علما.
Okay, so probably in this section, we'll be discussing about network programmability and automation. Like we'll be seeing what is network management and what are the different challenges or what are the different methods actually used for network management and the configurations. And also we'll try to see what are the different challenges generally you will face with the traditional methods. And then we'll also see what is the new method where we'll be using some kind of network automation to do most of the tasks. So probably in the first section, we'll be getting into some basics like the foundations of the network automation, like how and why it is actually required. So let's get started with this. So the first thing we need to understand, like what is network management? So the common term we say network management is nothing but a process of managing your network using different tools, different automation or different tools normally, or different options like telnet, SSH, these kind of options to make sure that your network is running as per the company or the business requirements. Now, there are many things you do in that. So I'm going to list out some of the options in that, which includes like physical installation of your devices. Like whenever you have some kind of requirement in your network, according to that particular requirement, you need to add a specific new switch, or probably you need to add a new switch to the existing network, or maybe a new router you need to add on any specific remote sites. So basically, the physical installation of the devices includes any of the devices added onto the network as per the requirement. It can be any of the devices like router, switch, or server, firewall, or it can be any endpoints as well. So once we do that, so once you add the devices, so simply adding the devices is actually not sufficient. So apart from adding the devices, you also need to make sure that you are making the changes to the like configuration changes which are required on that particular device to be a part of the network or to be able to send the traffic. And that's what we call it as the initial configuration of the equipment. Technically, we call it as provisioning. Now, which can include like the configuration of IP addressing or the routing configurations, or implementing some kind of access list or NAT configurations so that you translate the IPs. And when it comes to switching, again, it may be like the VLAN configuration, the trunk link configuration, the VTP, or different spanning tree options, whatever you are running in your network. Or if you take an example with some firewalls, if you're setting up a firewall, maybe you need to apply some kind of security policies, which must be configured either via command line or the GUI. So the basic step is like you need to set up the physical installation of the devices, and also will be doing the initial configuration. So once the network is ready, so now this will ensure that your network is ready. So these are the two things we generally do. Apart from that, we also do something called monitoring and testing. So once the network is ready and once it is stable and it is working, you need to make sure that your network is monitored properly to ensure that it is working as per the requirements. So we need to check whether all the devices have learned the routes. Like some of the examples are like, if you are verifying some kind of routing, you need to make sure that all the routers have learned the routes. And or you may want to check the reachability, because sometimes you may have some reachability issues. You need to make sure that your network devices are reachable to each other. And or we can say the VLAN, let's say you are setting up some kind of VLAN users. We need to make sure that the users within the VLAN are communicating with each other. And also we need to make sure that these VLAN users are isolated or separated from other VLANs. Whatever the VLAN 10 should not talk to VLAN 20 as well, something like that. So we need to make sure that your applications which are running over the network are working as per the needed, as per the requirements. So which means you are also going to monitor, not only that, you are going to monitor the network performance, and also the server performance, these kind of things. Or make sure that your network is available, up and running all the time. Network availability, like monitoring the CPU resources, or monitoring the memory utilization, or the bandwidth utilization, the storage utilization, they all come into this. So when you talk about monitoring and testing, these are all the things generally comes. So when you're dealing with all these things, then we call, this is what we generally call as network management here. Some other things like software updates, like the software upgrades or upgrading the patches. Now, generally software upgrades, like you can take an example. This can include some kind of iOS upgrade. So let's take an example. You're running some specific platform routers or the switches, and there is a new iOS version which was introduced, and you want to upgrade those particular devices with the new iOS. It can be specific end devices as well. So maybe a router, switch, or firewall, or maybe your end user operating systems. It depends. So you may want to do some kind of software upgrades as per the requirements. So as our main focus will be on network side, so we are only we take the more examples on the network side in general. Apart from that, we also need to upgrade the patches. Now, patches are like generally the add-on software or add-on files you are going to add to the existing software to fix some kind of bugs, or if there are any kind of security vulnerabilities in the previous release, probably that will be fixed, just like releasing the new version, something like that. Or maybe if there is any kind of improvements in the existing product or the software, probably you need to make sure that those add-on features will be added so that it will improve the performance of that particular software or the application. So the software upgrades are kind of another thing you generally do in the network management. And apart from that, there is one more thing you will be doing. There is something called configuration tuning and the enhancements. Now, configuration tuning is nothing but you already have a network which is configured, and you're going to make that particular network a more productive. Like you're going to add some additional enhancements or some additional features which is going to make your network to perform more better. So that's something what we call it as configuration tuning and enhancements. So these are some of the general options what includes inside the network management. So you may do a little bit other things as well. So I'm just trying to put up some of the common tasks what are included inside the network management.